Okay, one more story. Procrastination. When he was alive, my husband was an accountant at one of the tribal complexes, and his desk was right next to the file room. So one day he was working through lunch, and he heard the file cabinets, open and shut, open and shut. Somebody was working. So he thought, well, I wonder who else is dedicated working through lunch. So he went back and looked and didn't see anybody. So he thought, oh, okay. So he went back to work. And after a while, he heard it again. File cabinet open and shut, paper shuffling around. And he went back and looked again. And there was nobody back there. So he figured it was probably the woman that got killed by her husband at work one day. Her husband got jealous and shot her and killed her at work. So they figure it was her. So he went ahead and left. But she's there all the time. People ask her for help. If you can't find a file, just ask her for a file and it'll show up. Things like that. Sometimes all the calculators go off at once. Sometimes all the phones ring, things like that. And she's still there. Several years ago, when I was working at a store in that town, one of my coworkers' wife was working out there in accounting. So one day I asked her, she had just started. I asked her, I said, is that woman still there? And she looked at me. She said, you know about that? I said, yeah, my husband used to work out there. They'd ask her for help. He'd say, yeah. She said, yeah, she's still out there, but we don't talk about her, though. Afraid y'all will call her? She started laughing. She said, yeah, afraid we'll call her. So anyway, I guess she's still out there. But dang, I always thought, wouldn't that be sad to be stuck at work of all places? But, she feels helpful. I guess she helps people. Anyway, procrastination.